Okay, look, this was dated July 30th, 2018, right? And today's date is the 2nd of September, 2018. Dearest Governor Edmond Brown, please stop funding any and all TV, radio, and telecommunications in the state coming in and out of California. It's impossible for me to sleep. I'm not a guinea pig, nor am I the president. I'm not interested in the religion or politics in this country. When I was born, I was given 2 signals. Most people carry 1 signal. It has to do with the birthing technique that Robert Josh Oppenheimer supposedly was, credited for, right? And probably, kicked out of the Atomic Energy Commission for, supposedly, that's what I understood, right? My understanding is that he was kicked out of the Atomic Energy Commission because of it. But anyways, it says, it's impossible for me to sleep. I'm not a guinea pig, nor am I the president. I'm not interested in the religion or politics in this country. Safety is my concern for myself and family in this country and state long before you stepped into office. No one has paid attention to the misuse of the microwaves using this type of technology. Radio, TV, medications, drugs, alcohol, cars, boats, trains, planes, GPS tracking devices, women tracking devices, Viagra, Cialis, benzos, and including but not limited to the birthing technique, etc. My daughter Kishana Make-A-Wish is pregnant and she's homeless too. Her safety and the future of my grandchildren is my concern, which obviously is no concern to anyone in this country, city, state, or county, as life is nothing to them, not even the women here in Serenity House. How inconceivable. I'm done with this country. If we don't join China and become a republic, communist state, I'm taking everything out of this country I ever invented. Velcro, Mylar, Legos, baby formula, bean sprouts, gel. This country has done my family so wrong, obviously, Edmond Brown, long before you. Amish is what will occur, as they have no intelligence of safety first. My life can't be replaced, nor can the lives of my surviving family members that this country or our allies haven't killed off. I ask you to please shut down England'sKing.com. The .coms are no help, and your .org is kind of trashy too, right? Are no help at this point. Phone lines are down and overloading our satellites. Shut them down for safety purposes, Edmond. Please listen to me. I've written letter after letter to you and made numerous phone calls for this. As Schwarzenegger played movie parts of my family's life, Sandra Bullock, etc., 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 right? The White House has controlled this type of TV. Pretty sad to think that they act like they don't know me, which is your media out of the White House and your Secret Service there too as well. My son ran from the courthouse. You can't tell me your Secret Service doesn't know about my son here in Sacramento. You made him serve 10 years of his life over your fucked up games. You call yourself educated men. My oldest brother, no, works for the Department of Defense. PDQ was ran and operated by my Aunt Patty D. Dominic, who was supposed to be Businesswoman of the Year in 2000 when Clinton was in office. And your Secret Service called me at the Serenity House when I was living over there. I left up out of there yesterday. The marijuana causes synchronism, which causes vibration in the air. This will crash a plane in seconds flat. Not to mention, Edmond, we have 12 miles out to sea volcanic rocks along the whole coastline of California. It's considered a national park or state park, the whole coastline of California, with no lighthouses left in the care of the Navy, then switched to the Coast Guard. We have no lighthouses, Edmond, with no electricity to run our satellites, no stars to navigate. No water. We have no water. No electricity, right? That's all digital. What are you going to use then? Titan? I don't think the Pope wants you guys burning all this stuff up over there too as well, right? With 123 channels out of there. And you're already overloading on 114 of those channel Cobra. Edmond, pay attention to the pictures I painted you. Please return them. I do hope this letter finds you in good health and somewhat peace of mind. Edmond, I believe your father visited me in Rosemead at 8 years old. Friends of my grandparents in 1972 or 73, right? Eleanor Holmes and Harold Tim. Like on the $2 bill I framed for you, get some 3D glasses and look at it on the back upside down as well as right side up. I personally can't help anyone understand all this. I've tried for 50 years, Edmond, and they just didn't care if Jesus built this land or not. A gift given to them to carry on our precious lives here in America, California. May God bless and keep you and your family safe from all hurt, harm, and danger. As it concerns for our safety in this most present and current danger from the birth and death, Edmond, we as American citizens should all be taken care of as in the Geneva Convention articles for our military and civilian lives. We as American citizens, California, should never have had to want, need, or need for nothing. As proud Americans, we should have been able to be willing to work and praise our gracious land that was built for us so long ago. To better understand our country, the Bible is our tool. Stolen from China, as so much was. It's a map history book of locations, water, gold, quartz, copper, mercury, salt, and most important, the slant that used to control the salt water on a fluid master type system, Edmond, and our oil. A eugenics GMO book, a perfect guide to our very existence, left for us to follow the rules, the 10 Commandments. The one golden rule, do unto others as we want done unto us. England, Edmond, knew of the virus this computer carries, bubonic plague. I pray that time is not near. As they warned us in the Bible, the wages of sin is death. With the use and misuse of these computers and the talk of mass suicides in the late 70s and 80s, they had already been planning to put those type of computers, viruses in computers for people that misuse that type of technology, right? I believe Intel's files may bear witness to many of my concerns, if not reversed or taken out of the computer. While we still have water and what little time left we may have as a date may be set at this point in time. Turn yourselves in, guys. Make it easier on yourself and your families, right? Especially in a world where they say you can live to be 200 years old. Wasting it on games, drugs, alcohol, weed, toys, as stated in this letter, Edmond, is not safety first. Nor has my life, even as a paid informant, been kept secret. Nor was it in 1989, as papers and movies were written about me. My life in this country, the Da Vinci Code even stands for a prisoner of the lack of intelligence in this country. Vi is 5, and danger. Everything, 5, category 5, right? NCI is hostages, designed for genetics, Edmond. The health symbol of the man is chest, arms, leg, head, height, weight, body, all, play into it. Edmond, I tried not to read into all the political mumbo jumbo, boss Republicans, Democrats, etc. Illuminatis and, all that stuff, man. It's just stupid, right? It's just a way to preoccupy one's mind from reality of taking care of our country the right way. The writing is on the walls in Egypt. Trump's family should pay more attention to the 915 Wall Street instead of Mexico 911 915 is Wall Street. What most white people fear, as I've now come to realize, as doomsday, right? My life has been portrayed in Playboy's little freckle-faced checkered, no underwear comics all my life. Kathy in your newspapers and stuff, right? As I've been naked for the world to see. Gotcha is my nickname. Transparency is what it means, or glass in India, right? My family is Chinese 150 years ago. Friends with Abraham Lincoln. England hated my grandfather. Opium and drug trade, slave trade. Oregon was owned by England back then.